And now, a clip from Super Sunday Wrap Up.
The first thing I want to talk about real quick, if we can, is the fact that James Gunn has answered Grace Randolph. She had made this. She had announced that there was going to be a new Batman at the end of the Flash movie, and that it's going to be an older Batman, somebody who's played Batman before. And she posted a picture of Val Kilmer, um, George Clooney, and Christian Bale, and said it was going to be one of these guys.
Okay.
So
And James
I
Gunn
did a
said that's not
video.
happening?
Absolutely, 100%. That's what he said. Let's take a look at these hot topics real quick here.
Hot
And
topics.
hot topics. Here we go. Let's see. So I did this whole video on it, and I speculated on the fact, and I postulated that it would be George Clooney, because to me it made more sense with his fantastical style of Batman, with Joel Schumacher and Poison Ivy having powers, and the creature commando kind of thing might work well with that. So I postulated that that was a possibility, and then I looked stupid when James Gunn answers these questions. Is it true you're casting George Clooney in the DCU? James Gunn says absolutely not. Does this mean we're still getting an actor that's already been Batman? James Gunn, no. So automatically, anybody who commented on what Randolph said looks like an idiot, including myself. And if I
Hold
make
on
a
a minute.
mistake,
Nah, that's not right. Grace Randolph just said that the Flash movie will have an old Batman. This question is whether or not the DCU moving forward will use an old Batman. Those are two separate things.
well,
Both
if
can
you
be
look,
true.
well, she said it was going to be one of the previous actors, and that only leaves Val Kilmer.
But Michael Keaton, isn't he supposed to be in it?
Val
No,
Kilmer. I'll go ahead.
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say Val Kilmer has throat cancer, and he's there's no way he just wouldn't be able to act. Like, if you've seen pictures of him now, he looks unrecognizable.
Oh, what's this here now? Okay, yeah. So Val Kilmer is out for the throat cancer, which leaves it to Bale. Well, Grace Randolph says he specifically said a new actor for Batman going forward, not for the end of the. Oh, that's exactly what I just said right now. There you go.
Yeah. She doubled down on it. Is what she did. So and I don't see. And there were other posts that were supposedly from James Gunn, and I couldn't find in his Twitter feed where he said the things that he supposedly said. So I didn't bring them up. But yeah, I mean, should there be a previous Batman, you think, coming into the DCU? And what I mean by previous Batman, I mean one from one of the film franchises.
That's the point of these multiverse cameo movies. So if it's Flashpoint, as we suspect it is, yeah, go all out. Make us feel happy that this Easter egg, a reward for a movie you watched years ago, is back there as Batman. And it's a reset, so whatever. It's not even the DCU. I consider the DCU everything after the Flash movie resets everything. You think it's the same universe?
I mean, in the sorry, my head's not all here. In the post that James, the 5-minute thing, he said that this was God's monsters and something else, like this last, with Shazam and the Flash. Hey, Miss joining in.
Good morning.
So I think, me personally, I mean, I would like a new Batman. Here's my thing. I just want them to have a Bale Batman, and what I mean by a Bale Batman is a Batman that lasts for multiple movies. I'm not getting, that's what I mean. I don't want the Bale Batman. I want a consistent actor playing Batman. So sorry about that. So yeah, that's what I honestly want.
Why are you messaging yourself just so your phone can have a notification? That's so lame. I'm sorry about that. That's so important.
Yes, me paying my phone bill.
Let's be sure to welcome our latest guest here. She's the kind of woman Dylan Mulvaney aspires to be. Please welcome Miss 1776. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. We're talking about how James Gunn answered Grace Randolph and kind of put her rumor mill to bed. Sort of. Have you got any thoughts on that?
Ooh, I'm not familiar with that one.
I know I brought that up at the last moment. Yeah, I did a video on that, and to me, I feel like I've got egg on my face. Chillmonger thinks, maybe just egg whites.
Yeah, that one. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and look that up real quick, and then get back to you on it.
Oh, please do. So, Warren, you were saying about your brand new Forever Batman?
It's just I am just Chillmonger knows after many of streams, the one where I've been pitching is consistency throughout all of DCEU has been consistency, and we haven't really gotten it, and that's what I would like to see. So like, I understand why he's going with a young actor, because like, let's say he said, okay, I'm gonna go with Batflip, right? He's like hitting almost 60. These movies take about, even if you were to like really, really rush it, 2.5 years at best, right? If you really rushed it and you were really on schedule, but typically most movies are like 3 years. So he'd be like 63 at that time. Let's say if they want to, I don't even know his age, so you guys could correct me, but you get what I'm saying. It's that,
yeah,
like, until movies get to a point where, which I hope that we can produce a movie within a year, but it's good quality. This is going to be very, very, very long. Time.
Affleck is 50.
Oh, he's 50. Thanks, Chillmonger. So if they wanted to like continue, like let's say they did multiple he'd be like in his 60s by the time like a third movie or so. Do you really want a 60-year-old playing Batman? I think I brought this up on a different stream where I was like, I don't understand what these old actors being, and I have nothing against them, but like Harrison Ford the other day replacing William Hurt, which was a few months back. He's 84. He can get a stroke. He can get a stroke on set. Like, this is why
they've got stunt doubles, AI, and Luke Skywalker to do Harrison Ford's voice.
Right, exactly. But it's like I get it. So like, me personally, I hope the actors like maybe early 30s, maybe mid 30s at best, because you want to have a franchise, and that's what they're trying to do. And if they want to connect the universe, then they're gonna have to have someone that's at least going in expecting, hey, this is gonna be a 10-year plus contract you're signing, because that's how long the Endgame saga was. It was like 8 to 10 years, right? So you're looking at a 10-year project overall.
So I think we can, going back on what James Gunn had initially said about his version of the Batman, he was going to be older than Superman, and Superman was going to be in his 20s. So, we're not looking at a 20-something deadbeat dad, Bruce Wayne, trying to take over his son. We're looking at an older father who didn't know much about the son that was raised by the Talia al Ghul and Ra's al Ghul and trained to be an assassin. So this Batman, although he's going to be younger than Ben Affleck and all of the other octogenarians that have played him up till now, he's going to be an older person. So and I think in that quote he did say that this particular Batman isn't going to show up at the end of the movie. So I don't know what's going to happen at the end of Flash.